Hey guys, so as you can see here, this is kind of my intro, but of course you're going to see my proper intro in the next segment. But anyway guys, I just want to let you know now that I guess this video isn't going to be as professional as you think it will be. I've done the best I could in actually providing you the instructions. Of course I have done some errors, and so I've had to go back and redo them, and I've shown you this in the video. So follow whatever I've done guys, but if you think I've done something wrong, please let me know in the comments below. But like I said guys, there will be some bits that I've done wrong, but they will be fixed of course later on in the video. So if you keep watching the whole video, it will be, you know, you'll find it there. Anyway guys, I'll also be putting up the video in segments. As mentioned, you'll hear it in my video again, that I will be putting up in segments, so the arms, legs, blah blah blah, so then you guys can just fast forward and move forward and I guess watch the video if you don't want to watch the full thing, because it is going to be quite a lengthy video. But there it is guys. Here is just a preview to show you the Overlord Makuta, and of course I do show you it at the end as well, so watch it to the end as well guys. But I hope you all will enjoy this instructional build. This is taking me a while to do, but please enjoy guys, and please like this video as well, subscribe to my channel, and here he is, guys. Hello everyone, and welcome again to another LEGO Bionicle video. For today guys, we are finally going to be doing the Overlord Makuta build. I hope you guys all enjoy this video. This is dedicated to you all of course, and it's just very exciting to do, to be honest. A lot of pieces, and of course, finally my other pieces actually came, so I can now do the actual build. Also to mention guys, this video will be quite long, so in that sense, what I'll be doing in the link in description below, I will be putting segments. So of course, I will be starting off with actually building the legs, and that'll be one part. And then what I'll do is after that the torso / body, and then the actual arms, and then the other pieces such as the weapons, the stickers, and the actual fabric thingy-majiggies. But that's going to be in segments. Of course, like I said, it's going to be a long video, so if you're not really patient, then obviously click on the actual segments in the link in the description. As well as that guys, I want to thank you all, each and every one of you individually, for the 100 subscribers. I am really thankful, and I appreciate you guys for watching my videos and subscribing. As well, if you have, if you've liked the video, I really do thank you for that. Not only that guys, I just want to let you know that the Agile competition will be on the 10th of December, where I'll announce the 4 winners, so please stay tuned for that. But like I said guys, I just want to thank you all so much for the 100 subscribers. In all honesty, I wasn't really expecting even 10 subscribers 2 months ago, let alone 100, and that's just crazy guys. And I really do appreciate you guys watching, like obviously watching my videos and stuff like that. But in the comments below guys, let me know what you guys think that I should also be doing. Of course, I'm obviously creating my own videos, but if there's anything interesting that you guys want me to build or do, let me know guys. It would be really greatly appreciated, so then I can of course entertain you guys all, because that's practically what my channel is about, to of course entertain people who love Bionicles, sets, builds, etc, etc. But anyway guys, enough talking, let's get straight into the Overlord Makuta build. So I already kind of started guys, and all I did was I just got a I guess a protector foot, or a small foot, if that's the right word. And all I've done guys is I've just added a bushing, as you can see there, and of course this squishy piece, which I have no idea what is called, but I guess you guys get the idea. And of course a size 4 gray pin stopper, like so. Place it like there on the floor, and then the instruction says that we need one of these pieces, and we need a size, or I guess a circular pin like such, and then we just stick it in through this side of the hole like so, and then we stick one of these pieces in just like that. And then of course it just kind of, oh wait, no, oh there we go, yeah, this needs to sit up more, and it kind of just connects in like so. So that's obviously where we need this 10 or size 310 pin stopper there, and we just need to connect in the actual feet together now. It should be pretty easy, just like that. And another step that's quite easy is that we need to put in the actual not toe piece, but kind of like the fundamentals, or I should say the foundation, to actually building the toes. Just these little pieces here. They're pretty simple enough. You just gotta clip them on to the actual big foot. I don't know if that's the right way of putting it, but where is the third one? There's the third one, just like so. Whoops. There we go. So kind of like that, and that's what it should kind of look like. Kind of already started, guys. Pretty simply enough. All you need is a protector foot like this, and a big foot or a long foot kind of like this. Of course, used with Umarek, the Destroyer, and possibly other sets as well. So just connect it in using a size 3 pin stopper hole, just like that. And then what you want to do is, guys, you want to get a size 4 pin, just like so. If you guys can see that there. What you want to do is you want to connect one of these squishy things. I don't know the name, the actual name. Stick one of those in, like that. You gotta push in quite hard just to get it in. So it may take a bit of effort. There we go, just like that. Then get a bushing, stick that in as well. And then what you want to do is you want to stick it in on this side of the actual foot, of course, through that hole right there. So just like that. And then what you want to do is, of course, to hold it in place is you want to get a pin and stick it through there, and obviously connect it to the actual foot. And it should connect, hopefully, pretty easily, just like that. So of course it fixes it in place. And then of course you just need to do it on the other side. But yeah, pretty simply enough. You know. Okay, so let's get that done now. Simply enough. Stick it in. There we go, just like that. And then what we need is a stud for the actual 10 stopper there, just to cover it up, because obviously his theme is in purple, so it should kind of look like that. Then what we need, guys, is, based on the instructions, what we need is this piece and this piece. So connect it in. You're gonna need, whoa, whoops. You're gonna need 2 of those. So you're gonna stick one on this side of the foot, and just another one on that side. Pretty simply enough. So connect one in, and just like so. So that's what you should kind of get. Once you're done there, guys, now what you want to do is to actually put in the actual toe pieces, or I should say the the toe pieces. That's the right way of putting it. So this is kind of going to be the base for the actual toes. So you want to stick these pieces in. Yeah, that piece there. And stick it in like such. There we go. Pretty easy stuff. Then you want to do is you want to get a friction ball joint piece there, like so. Stick it on top, pretty simply enough. Then you want to get a Glatorian neck piece and stick it in, I should say, kind of on the side. I think we're building the right foot, if I'm correct. I'm not exactly sure. I think it's the right foot. But anyway, just follow the instructions. Just like so. Once you're done there, guys, what you want to do next is you want to get one of these pieces. So if I just pull it out, hopefully if I can. There we go. So I pulled out this piece right here, and all you want to do is you want to stick it in right next to this piece right here. Now I believe this is a size 2 panel piece. I'm not exactly sure on the actual names and sizes, etc., etc. But yeah, anyway, right next to its hole, or next to the other hole, I should say. And then all you want to do is, guys, is to connect it in just like this. So there is the pinhole there, and you just want to connect it in just like that. Simply enough. Then, guys, you just want to add another one of those pieces, except you want to add it on the bottom hole, like so. So you can see here, there it is, and you just stick it in just like that. Next, what the instruction says is that we need a, a pin, just like that, and connect it into there. Okay, so let's connect it in. There we go. So we need one of these, I should say, Technic panels, and what we need to do is to stick in a pin, like this one just here, into that hole like so. Whoopsies. There we go, just like that. And then what it says is that we need to connect, if I can find it, here we go. We need to connect this piece right here, just like so. There we go, facing, of course, the same way as the actual holes on the actual Technic panel. So based on the instructions now, guys, you actually want to place that pinhole with this top, or the top hole of these 3 holes here. So yeah, that makes sense. And then what the instruction says is that we need to build a Borok piece, and we need to stick it in. So let's get that Borok piece in, stick it in with a pin thingy hole, and we need to stick it in here on that second hole on the side. just like that. So that's what it should kind of look like. From there, guys, simply enough, all we need to do now is to stick in 2 of these pins on the first and the third hole. So the first hole up here at the top. Whoops. Go in. There we go. There's one. And of course, if you count 1, 2, 3, so here's the third hole. And we stick it in like that. Then what we want to do is, guys, we want to get this piece here. I don't know if this is a size 8. I think it is a size 8, but I'm not really sure, guys. Don't count on me in being exactly right. But what you want to do is you want to get one of these 2-hole axle PC majiggies. Stick it in like such. And then you want to get a bushing. Here is a bushing. Whoops. Come on, go in. There we go. Get another one of those circular ball joints, because of course this is going to be for the actual armor piece. And what you want to do then is, guys, is you want to get one of these pistons like this one here, and stick it straight through. Now it has to be flush, guys. What I mean by flush is that it should kind of just be level with the actual axle piece. So there should be a gap here, a very small gap like so. And then what you want to do is you want to add one of these pieces like so, and stick it in through this end here. So it should kind of look like that. And this axle piece should be facing the right side. Just like so. Then add the Borok piece. Now, of course, because I don't have it in purple, unfortunately I have to use blue. And I know that sucks, but I can't do much about that, unfortunately. So I guess we just have to deal with that. Anyway, next what we need to do is to stick it in, actually, into the back here of the protector, or I should say the protector foot. Just like so. And of course just fix it up and position it properly. So what we now want to do is, guys, is we want to connect these 2 pieces together. So there's a light gray and here is a dark gray. Don't know why the colors are different, but that's what it kind of looks like. And then all you want to do is you just want to connect it in with the first and the third hole, just like so. And hopefully it should go in. There we go, all the way through. There we go, just like that. Next, guys, what you want to do is you want to get one of these L-looking pieces, I guess, if that's the right way of calling it. And it does have a little axle piece there at the bottom and the circular pins at the top. So, of course, what you want to do is you want to connect all 3 of them together. There's the axle piece and the 2 pinholes, circular pinholes, I should say. And just, it should connect. Of course, it may require a bit of wiggling to obviously get them in properly, but it should kind of look something like that. Then, guys, pretty simply enough, all you want to do is you want to get another size 3 tan piece, and you want to stick in this little stud here, like so, and stick it in from this side, so from the light gray side. Leave it in like that because that's going to be used later on. Then what we need to do is we need to get 2 more of these pieces right here, and I just need to move that up a bit more. And what we need to do is simply enough is to stick it in through the actual top holes facing this way. So just like that, slot one through there and the other one like so, simply enough. Then what we need is we need another one of these L's, just like this one here, and we need to stick it in on the first and the second hole, simply enough. That shouldn't be too hard, hopefully not. Come on, go in. There we go, just like that. So, guys, I actually just wanted to show you the actual toes. They're pretty easy to build, not that hard. As mentioned, it's just a tile piece and then just that piece in there. And all you need to do is just to slot it into there, like so. You can see I've already done 2 of them already. It shouldn't be too hard to do, guys. Pretty simply enough. And you just got to stick it in. There we go. And now we have 3 toes. What we're doing, guys, is we're actually going to try and build the upper part of the leg. That's right, upper part of the leg. And based on the instructions, what we need is we need one of these pieces, the 90-degree piece, and of course this Technic panel here, which has a Technic hole, or I should say an axle hole as such. And then just stick it in, just like that. Then what we need is one of these whole circular ball joint pieces, and stick it in just like so. And we need one of these and place it through the back. So this piece right here, hopefully you guys can see it. Yeah, there we go. Stick it in, and then what we need to do is to get a circular pinhole with the axle piece. There we go. And stick in a black Borok piece, and it should just go sideways, hopefully. Why is this not going in? There we go. So it should kind of sit sideways like that. And then we need a gray piece, so not a black one, a gray one of this, and we stick it in on the side here, simply enough. Then we need we need this actually, that piece there. Stick it in on the back here. There we go. And then we need to stick a pinhole on this side, like this. There we go. And finally, what we need to do is to add one of these on the side, just like that. And I think this is something, I guess this is what it should look like. And then finally, all we need to do is to add a friction piece right on the top here. Of course, this is what's going to connect to the actual hip. And it should kind of connect like so. So how do we connect it in? There we go. So it should kind of connect like that. So that's what it should kind of look like now. And we're starting to get a actual leg for the Overlord Makuta. What it was after that, guys, was I just added a size 4 purple armor shell into that little ball joint there. And then what I did was I actually just added a rib cage piece. Is that the right way of calling it? I don't know. Rib cage piece. And it's just attached right there. Maybe if I just actually show you, it'll be easier. But there, just like that, it's connected to the 3 pinholes that that were quite exposed before, and just added that pretty simply enough. So that's not too complicated. Yep, but we're getting there. We're getting there. So guys, pretty simply enough, all you need to do is to connect this pinhole right here into that little hole just there. So that's pretty easy enough, guys. It may require a bit of fiddling, but it shouldn't be too hard. Just like that, simply enough, and that's what you should kind of get. Now, as mentioned, guys, with this piece here, what you actually want to do is you want to get one of these pieces right here and stick it in, hopefully, yep, just like that. And connect it in one of these pieces. There we go. And that should be kind of that. Just like so. Anyway, once you've done that, guys, all you want to do is you want to add one of these pieces. Of course, you want to face this piece downwards. And then you want to add one of these double jointed ball joint pieces as such on the back. Just like that. And I think the actual leg build should be practically done. Oh, I forgot to show you guys this. This is pretty simple enough. This piece right here. All you need to do is just to connect a jaw, or I should say the bottom jaw of kind of like from Hamoomoo the Destroyer or the actual beast, and connect it in through each of the axle pieces on each side, as we did build in the first, I guess, couple of minutes of the actual video. So yeah, that's pretty simple enough. I'm sure you guys know how to do that. But yeah, I think that should be the actual leg done. Same process, guys, except all you need to do is just do it the opposite way for the actual other leg. So guys, for the actual right foot, same thing applies, except it is just on the opposite side. As you can see here, I don't know if I need to show you guys it, but it's pretty simple. All you need to do is just follow the instructions from the left leg, and of course just apply it to the actual right leg, but just on the opposite side. Of course, the actual feet itself is exactly the same to the left side, no different at all. So quickly, before I actually do the actual torso, guys, I wanted to show you the actual legs. So as mentioned, we did finish the left leg together, so I did do a build on that. Of course, I didn't do it on the right side. However, exactly the same thing, guys, except it is just on the opposite way. So no different at all. Same build, same pieces, same everything, except it's just on the other side. But anyway, guys, let's get straight into the torso and body now. So now, guys, what we're going to be doing is we're actually going to be building the skirting. So what's going to be really important are actually these pieces here, and they kind of look like golden wings, or they are actually golden wings. And this is going to be kind of like on the side, so one here, and of course there'll be one here. I've already built one here, as you can see, but I'll show you how to build another one, of course. but there it is, just like so. So let's actually get started on that now. And of course, simply enough, all we need to do is just to put in the studs just on the back here of the actual chain. There we go. So there's one chain there, or I should say one stud, and then we just need to put another stud, and it should kind of just click on, hopefully. Fingers crossed. There we go. So there's two now. Then what we need to do is, guys, we need to get a size 3 pin axle with a stopper, or I should say kind of like a pointy bit where you can stick it into something else. We need 2 of those, simply enough. There we go, just like that. And then, guys, what we need is one of these pieces right here. So these are quite a unique type of piece. I don't know, you know, it's just very interesting. I've never seen a piece like this before. Anyway, all you gotta do is just stick it in like that, because it'll be important for later on. Leave it like that. Then what you want to do is, guys, you get one of these pins right here, and just stick it on the side like so. There we go, just like that. And on the other side, guys, all you want to do is add a long gray bushing. So not the short version, but a longer version. So kind of like that. There we go. Oops, and this came out. There we go. So stick it in. There we go, just like that, and just leave it there on the floor for now. So you can see here, guys, I've already built one of the wings. Of course, this is for his right side, and you can see that I've only clipped it onto one of the actual clips, not on the second one. I don't know why, but that's what the instruction says, but I will be checking out the pictures just to be sure. But that's one done, and I'll show you how to build the other one. So the other one, guys, is pretty simple enough. All you're going to need is you're going to need this L-looking pin, or I should say this L-looking axle piece here. Of course, it doesn't have any pin axle holes. It's just all circular pins, and you're going to need this piece right here. Very unique, of course, to place it in there, and of course you need it as a clip for obviously attaching on the actual wing. So let's put that in for now, just like so. Simple enough. Then what you're going to need, guys, is 2 standard pins. Sorry that my hand's in the way. 2 standard pins. So there's one there, and you're going to put it on the second hole and on the third hole. So this has 4 holes, as you can see there, 1, 2, 3, 4. So attach it to the 2 middle ones, just like so. Then you want to come and get your actual wing, and you're going to place it on the last one, just like this, guys. So you're going to place it on this one, not this one. This one here. There we go, just like that. Then what you want to get, guys, is, where is it? One of these pieces right here. Of course, it has the 2 pinholes and the axle hole like such. And all you're going to do is just going to stick it in to the actual 2 pins that we had. And that's what you should kind of get. So you should get 2 identical ones, except just on opposite sides, just like so. So then, guys, pretty simply enough, we just got to connect it now. And of course, as we all know, we have this axle hole piece there, and it's just going to connect in just like so. Whoops. There we go, kind of like that. 2 identical holes with, of course, the pins. And of course, I think this is where the, if I'm correct, this is where the fabric is going to go, but I'm not exactly sure. We'll find out later on. So continuing on following with the instructions, guys, all I've done now is I've actually created these 2 pieces. I don't know exactly what for, but I'll have to figure out why later on. But these are the 2 pieces here, pretty simple enough. You have just a ball joint piece here, of course, with a pin slash a so a pin axle joint here with a circular pin, and all it is just attached to a one of these pieces like such, and connected through, and of course just added on a red pin axle, the small one, and I've kind of created 2 opposite side ones, and they're kind of facing this way, but I don't know why. We'll figure that out later on. So just build that for now, guys, and let's keep moving forward. Alright, guys, we're gonna partially build the weapon now. I believe this must be his axe, I think. I'm not exactly sure, but anyway, based on the instructions, all we need is, I believe, a size 8 pin axle with a stopper. I hope so, I'm not exactly sure. Then you're gonna need a 2-hole circular black ball joint thingy majiggy, and of course you're gonna need a bushing, and this piece right here, this golden piece right there, another bushing. And then, guys, what you want to do is you want to get one of these pieces like so, stick it in through the actual axle, just like that. Then you want to get one of these pieces, as you can see here, and stick it in from the top, and it should have a one, I guess, one level there. So then you can place this piece in just like so. So of course this piece here, there we go. just to show you all, and then you want to stick it in just like that. Then what you want to do is you want to get another of these pieces right here. So I'm going to do that right now, and stick it in so we get something like that. Then we're going to need this piece right here, so it has a little pin axle and the circular hole there, and you want to stick it in right here, simply enough. And then what we need is a kind of like a circular cylinder, but in the dark gray. Don't know what it's exactly called, but anyway, it's just kind of be like a filler, sorry about that, guys. Kind of be like a filler, so you can see now they're kind of level there, simply enough. Since we finished this bit, we're just going to leave this on the side now, and we're going to look at this piece right here. And all what you want to do is, guys, is you want to get this piece right here, and you want to stick it in like so. So slot it in, of course, on the top hole, not the bottom hole. And you want to get a black pin, just like so. And of course, just to secure it in its place, hopefully. There we go. Just like that. And then of course what you want to do is you just want to finally add it in just like that, of course. So here's the pin, there's the pin, there's an axle, there's a pin axle. So then just connect them in just like so, and hopefully it should just connect in just like that. So guys, now I've already started on the actual torso piece. As you can see here, I've already kind of added the Glatorian neck piece here on the actual chest. All you want to do is now is to actually add this little pin here, of course with the circular pin there on the back, and you want to stick it in through the Glatorian neck piece like so. Then what you want to do is you want to get a piece like this, guys, just like so, and you're just going to connect it in easily enough. If I have to just double check. Yes. So kind of like this. So facing straight upwards, and it should kind of connect in straight like this, hopefully. There we go. So if I pull out the piece, this is kind of what you should get. So just like that. There we go. Just like so. Now guys, we're just going to leave the chest piece on the side temporarily. What we're going to look at now is this piece right here, as you can see in front of me. And simply enough, it is a small Technic panel, and it is connected with this piece right here. Hopefully you guys can see it, but it's just this piece here with the pin axle, like so. And here it contains two, of course, circular pins, and all you're going to do is just connect it there to the actual bottom of the actual set, just like so. And of course just connect the other one opposite side, no different at all, just like that. Then all you want to do is you want to connect these two pieces here into these two pinhole, or I should say these pin axles, circular pins, easily enough like that. So just stick them on. Once you've connected it in, guys, like so, all you're going to do is now you're going to add a little pin axle with the circular pin on this side, and you're going to stick it in through just like that. So practically just this piece right here. Hopefully you guys can see it in the light. I'm really sorry, but that piece right there, just like that. Then what you want to get are two of these. So two of these pieces right here, of course with the pinhole, and you're going to stick it into each side like so, pretty easily enough. So there's one, and there is two. So that's what you should kind of get, and yeah, that's what it should look like. So with that said, guys, I know I told you to add in those two pinhole, or I should say these two pins right here like this. Instead, to make it easier, what you want to do is you want to attach it to each of these five hole axles. Of course, the ones with the pins on, of course, on the outside, and then the three circular holes on the inside. You want to attach two of them together. You can see there are two separate ones. Once you've attached them together, then you add it in to the actual holes, and they should all connect together. So all five of them should connect into this actual piece right here.